glad you had it and you shared it amongst your family. How's your family doing?
Oh, my family are okay actually, to be honest. So yeah, they're all good.
Easy. Good, 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 good,
Yeah.
good. Oh, okay, sounds like I missed just a little bit of a fun conversation there. So how
Yeah,
you
no,
not
I
been?
was just saying, no, doing good. I was just saying that I had the flu, literally before the lockdown started. So
Yeah,
obviously, people were worried that I might have caught it, but someone who's had the flu more than once knows it's if it's just a flu or if it's something completely worse or something serious to be worried about. But
hmm
yeah, no, I feel like there was a strain of flu that was going around anyway around that time.
definitely.
But
Because I know I got
people
sick
were
with a bit of the
confused.
flu.
Yeah, but people were confused whether it was the flu or the actual,
I think
you
people
know.
were paranoid. I think even you get like hay fever coming out now, and everyone
Yeah,
just gets
Hay fever season.
yeah.
yeah.
So
Just stock up on some hay fever
I think
tablets.
people are probably getting flu, and like I think I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but obviously the main symptoms of corona are very flu-like. So obviously a lot of people are gonna start misdiagnosing themselves and thinking, "Shit, I've got it."
Yeah.
No, I think people misdiagnose themselves anyway.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely,
I don't
man.
I don't know if you remember when it first happened and there was a load of pictures of people in hospital because they had like hangovers, but they thought they had COVID-19 or some shit like that. Like it's
Okay.
Mm.
mad. Yeah, like people misdiagnosing themselves anyway from like when it first happened. So it's only going to get worse if you have obviously hay fever now or anything else.
Oh, definitely.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, no. How are you guys feeling about Carnival getting knocked off?
I'm devastated, mate. This was supposed to be our year, man. 2020 waistcoat carnival. This was supposed to be our thing, man. I
I
was
know.
like, yeah, us, and we're gonna get our fans to wear waistcoats as well. It's gonna be amazing.
I think that carnival we would have went clear. We would have like they would have seen us and these guys got a great new podcast. Yeah, let's sponsor them. Good, we're good to go. Like have our own
Exactly,
TV show,
man.
everything, man. We've gone clear, but
Mhm.
it be unfortunately.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's mad. So are you guys practicing social distancing?
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
no one. I'm basically in my house, and the only time I go out is when I'm going jogging. That's it.
I go out for shopping, but that's about it, man. Other than that, like I'm doing nothing
Okay,
really.
now when you go shopping, do you follow the guidelines for social distancing then? Because I don't. But
Okay,
do
that's
you?
you. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. So for me, because I'm like, no. For me, it's like I would rather say like at least a meter away. I'd rather say 2 meters, but it depends. Sometimes people get a bit close. But
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna like panic over it. It's just like it is what it is. It's like we're all shopping here, grabbing our shit and that thing. As long as I ain't seeing no one coughing or sneeze, like coughing around me, I'm cool, really.
yeah.
Okay, because I went out shopping. I was in Tesco yesterday, and I didn't follow the because obviously my local Tesco have like some sort of mapped around the
Yeah,
store.
that
So they
little.
have
Really?
so they have like arrows. Yeah, they have arrows. So you can only walk down one aisle one way and come down a certain way the other aisle. So it's like a
Oh shit!
guideline.
I saw that as a while ago.
Yeah,
I ignored it.
yeah, and same thing at the Sainsbury's, but I don't follow it. And then some old lady complained to someone that worked there. Oh, this guy's not following the
Well,
guidelines, and
Yeah,
yeah,
man. It's,
it's nuts.
I'm not gonna lie. You can't tell me where to walk.
dude, I can
You
imagine
can't tell me to
Samson
walk.
being that guy that's standing right next to someone and literally so close.
Yeah.
No, no, no,
I'm
no, no,
like,
no.
if you,
I'm not
I
that
think
close.
for the distancing thing, as long as you're like 2 meters away,
Yeah,
that's it, man. I'm not fussed. And
no,
if you're
the
closer,
distance. Yeah, no,
have a
no.
mask and
Yeah,
don't
no,
touch me.
like the queuing behind people, I'll stay away. But if I'm like
Yeah.
walking to like an aisle that I need to get something and someone's already there, I'm not gonna wait for them to finish. If they're looking at like 5 products, I just want to get my thing and go. So I'm
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
gonna go reach over, grab my stuff, and walk off.
that
I'm
was
not really
like me
gonna.
and yesterday. Actually, there's like some old lady, and she was just there, just doing the most. Like, obviously, she had to call the doctor about something, and what I needed to get was right behind her, and I couldn't go behind her because once she's old, I'm in the chemist. I just don't want to be that guy. So I had to wait for
Mm,
like 10 minutes for her to get off the phone, so I can go over there to get some things, and that was it.
yeah.
Saying. Oh, makes sense, I guess. Well, speaking of that, because Peter, you mentioned about for the social distancing that you're doing your jogging, for your
Yeah,
daily exercise. You
yeah.
know, the Boris recommended daily exercise of doing walking, running, or jogging. What else are you lot doing like to stay fit in this quarantine time?
That's the
Nothing.
only thing I can do, man. And I'm really annoyed because I should have been smart enough to realize that gyms are gonna be closing soon. Why didn't I buy some dumbbells?
Yeah, man. Why didn't you? You can still order from Amazon. Like, you know, I don't know about you, lot, but my Amazon orders are still arriving right now, so I'm good.
I'm still arriving. I can get stuff, but weights like dumbbells, they're not on there. Anything to do with that homework.
Argos is still open.
No, August is open, but they're not delivering to where I live.
Mad.
Where you live?
There's got to be an Argos in Islington, though.
Yeah, there is, but all of them are shut. And every time they got weights on there, it's like, oh yeah, cool, home delivery. I can't. They won't deliver here for whatever reason. So
that's mad.
It is. So that's the only bit I kind of wish I kind of did, like buy some weights, man. But everyone's gonna be weak by the time this is over.
Other than me, man. But Samson, you know, as a resident strong man, you know, the guy with the biggest biceps in the group, yeah. So Mr. Flex, what's going on with your regular routine?
There is no regular routine no more, mate. There isn't. I try and do a bit of workouts with like bands and that, but other than that, literally nothing. I think I've done push-ups twice in the last 2 weeks, and that's it. And I think squats once, and that was it. That's all I've done for the last 2 or 3 weeks. No form of exercise whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to struggle when this is all over.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing out of shape Samson. I'm not gonna lie.
Why? Why? Don't do that.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
You should be encouraging me.
Next podcast, all live, and you lot out of shape. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna declare myself the fittest person. Period.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, man. I feel like we should go to Dean's house, like in Brady's house, and take a break.
I think we should, you know. Man's just busting out bare of his routines. I think we need to go there right now, you know, as we're all still bigger than him and them taunting.
Oh man.
Yeah, yo, pass the weights over.
You know, it's just be like, you know, little man, relax. Like those weights are too big for you. Come, hand them over.
Wow.
Oh, to be fair, I in his video he was struggling to one of his things. He was struggling. Oh man.
Okay. Do you think the lockdown's gonna finish anytime soon? I mean, like realistically, they're gonna say, "All right, lad, you can come outside now, but still keep your distance a bit."
I think if you live in a sensible place, maybe like in the next 2 weeks. But honestly, I'm expecting not till after August.
Oh, so what are you talking, social distancing or like the overall lockdown?
I think the overall lockdown, like I know we've got like there's a whole load of issues about money and like people getting work and stuff, but I don't know, man. With the way this country's just not prepared, I genuinely feel like they're gonna try and insist that we're gonna carry on with this lockdown for like another 2 months.
Yeah. I don't think any country were truly prepared for this, and if they, and I think that's
other than Korea,
other than Korea, but then again, Germany's number that haven't been mad as well. So,
no, Germany's numbers are mad with the diagnosis, but not deaths.
Yeah, so is there something that we haven't been doing over here?
I don't know. I don't think our death numbers, although they are high, and I'm deeply sympathetic for anyone who's died. I don't think our death numbers are high
compared to other countries. Yeah, no, they're not.
Compared to worse countries, they're not, and also compared to the supposed reported cases that we've got, I don't think our death numbers are high for something that's worth quarantining. Like, as established, like there are many other viruses and diseases out right now which kill more, and we've got vaccines for them. Even the measles kills more than this.
Yeah, who get measles in this day and age?
Apparently, it comes down like every year.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, measles comes down every year, man. But people die more from the measles than this.
No, obviously, I think the main reason, I think we said before, the main reason for the quarantine is to probably relieve the strain on the NHS, which, that being said, did you man clap at 8 o'clock earlier today, or about 20 minutes ago?
20 minutes ago? No, I'm not going to lie, yeah. My hands were firmly placed on my PS4 controller.
But you're clapping. Clapping some virtual cheeks.
No. As a Ghanaian man, I leave that to you.
I've been at home. I clapped for the first time, like when it first happened. Then
I like the fact that you were talking about cheeks and you're declaring that you've actually clapped with them.
Well, I had to clap virtual cheeks, man. I'm not getting any physical cheeks out here.
Oh. Yeah, no, I didn't clap. I was trying to work this Skype thing. I thought like my dad trying to work at iPhone. That is hard.
I downloaded
Those are the signs right there. Samson's like this quarantine. I'm coming out as a father now. Like I'm fully transitioned right now.
Oh,
So it just gone out a Nigerian uncle, like because had the uncle belly and everything, man.
oh God, no. No.
You know,
No,
just
Uncle
got finished up
Betty.
with the male pattern baldness, like just kicking in.
Gee.
No. Thank God the hairline is still there. Holding on.
Hey,
It's holding on. It's holding on.
so now,
Don't mind, join us. Join the dark side of receding hairlines, mate.
hey, no, it's okay
Oh.
because you leave her hair to grow long enough, the hairline should grow back.
Exactly.
No.
Worst case scenario, we'll do a Trump, like we'll comb it forward.
Put some castor oil in the front. You know, it might help.
Hey, don't worry, man. I've even got my that's right, argan oil.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I got the castor oil, put some castor oil in there, had some water in it, spray in your hair. You know?
Okay, but no, seriously though, the lockdown. You think August, yeah? Pierre, what do you think?
I'm thinking because like you said a pretty good thing the other day. We were getting confused with the social isolation and the lockdown. I think the lockdown will be lifted, hopefully earliest June. Like that's maybe an optimistic.
That's what everyone. Yeah, I think everyone's hoping that.
Yeah, optimistically, but again, then we're looking at social distancing. Unless there's a dramatic decrease in numbers and controlling of the spread of the virus, I think social isolation will happen. Will keep happening maybe until the end of summer.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the death numbers will decrease because I remember they're saying like because it takes about 2 weeks for the whole virus to incubate in people, that the death numbers would rise and they should suddenly start to drop after that because the majority of people have been maintaining social distance.
Yeah, and also there isn't like a again I could be wrong. There isn't like just a go-to treatment for it.
No, there is no. From how I understand it, there's no real treatment for it other than what they're doing for Boris Johnson because apparently it affects a lot of people and gives them stuff like breathing difficulties and pneumonia. So I know pumping oxygen into lungs is something which they're doing right now. At least that's what's reported on newspapers such as the Telegraph, Daily Mail, and the Guardian.
Yeah. So Sam, what about you? What do you think about when this lockdown's gonna end then?
I think I'm a bit like you. I think the lockdown will end probably around June, maybe before then. But the social distancing, I can see it going on for at least to the end of the year because the virus is not going to disappear and it's not going to just like especially. So I don't know if you guys read the article I put in the group chat the other day about Wuhan opening its city up again.
Yeah,
I didn't read it.
On your thing, your one mentioned about them like people were acting cured and then getting sick again.
Yeah, so basically what that is that where some of the people that were in the city that are on lockdown are scared to come out their houses because before the city went on lockdown, people, I think like 1 million or so people evacuated the city to other neighbouring cities or countries. But now that the lockdown been lifted, they're scared that people that are going to come back into the city are going to bring a second strain of the virus back into the city.
Yeah, okay.
Which then could cause its own problems.
Maybe, because I know on that thing which Anton put up, where they had that guy from the World Health Organization talk, he said that in Korea they got the most number lower, but they have a thing where that apparently the virus, it's really unusual that this virus will reactivate in people who have when their immune system has defeated it off, it still comes back after, but it can still be reinfected. So
yeah, I have heard about that. It happened to a guy in America apparently. He got cured and then threw a house party and then got infected again. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah,
that is a very unusual thing where like you get it again, especially within such a short amount of time. Like your antibodies can fight off, but they don't remain able to defeat it.
Yeah, so I can't see the social distancing thing ending for at least a year because think about it, concerts. That's not gonna happen again for the rest of the year. Probably carnival. This is why I say carnival's gonna be cancelled because just the people are so close together.
Yeah, dude, I fully agree with you.
It'd be really bad.
And besides, like every year they're always trying to put new sanctions on carnival to like reduce it and monetize it. Yeah. So like this is the thing. This is their excuse now to just lock it off.
Yeah, but I think if they do lock it off, I think no one's gonna be upset about it because they'll be like, it has to be done. Even Wimbledon's been locked off. The Olympics been locked off. Afro Nation phoned apparently because they keep doing it. They don't want to give the money back.
Speaking of
aren't you lucky we didn't go?
London Excel Centre Comic Con.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
No, so I sent you guys the screenshot of the other day. So Comic-Con is still going on, but they moved it to July.
It's moved to July, but again, if social distancing still a thing, especially the XL
Yeah.
Center
Oh, yeah.
and the
Yeah.
mall at the
But
moment.
Yeah, but I think with that then, if the social distancing is obviously still in effect, I think what they might do then is limit the amount of people that are in a certain area at a time.
Yeah,
It won't be as fun. Yeah, it probably won't be as enjoyable or as fun, but I think that's the only way that they will do it. Oh, unless they cancel.
I think if they're going to try the shenanigans, they might as well give us some money back.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
A lot of things are gonna suffer. Another thing, like how you guys, like, I know you did a lot of part-time work. Like, how you coping with that?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, normally I'm quite a frugal spender, but on the level though, like I'm okay for like 2 months because I've got 80% pay coming in.
Okay.
But after that, like man, the struggle will begin, and that's gonna be like a real genuine problem because it's like then I'll have to like find other sorts of work to do because like I've still got bills to pay for and I've still got other important stuff that I've got to pay for as well.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
when it comes to like bills and stuff, everyone has got bills to pay. Are you gonna call up and say, look, obviously the situation is affecting me. I can't make the payments on time. So would you take like payment holidays or would you try and defer some of the payments?
No, I don't want to do any of that shenanigans. I would literally, I'd rather find work and get some money in rather than deferring it or do anything like that. When it comes to the bills, I like to get that shit sorted as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's my attitude towards all bills. Is the moment it comes up, deal with it then and there. Don't delay it. No interest, no shenanigans. Just sort it out.
Because Anton put something in the group like yesterday, which was about people struggling, like self-employed people, and then it made me realize that I'm quite lucky to be in a situation where my company can still say, yeah, just work from home. You're fine. You're still getting paid your full wages.
Yeah, same. But my company have furloughed a few people though.
Have they?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've been furloughed. I got furloughed a while ago. Like the moment the thing came out.
Yeah, but mine lucky were mainly apprentices. But I don't know what's going to happen for the remainder. Like if we're still in lockdown for the next 2 months, I can see them furloughing a few more people. But we'll see. Because obviously the company's not making any money because it's a motor trade that I work in, so they're not selling any vehicles, which means they're not making any money.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're the independent, or you're like of that Ford or like one of the big companies.
it's an independent. Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, independent. Like, is it like an independent auto trader? So basically, like Joe's Cars, like buy cars to
No.
manufacturer.
No. It's a branch of the Ford family tree. So it's just one of them ones. Yeah,
Okay.
I might have to call that out because I don't want anyone to know what company I work for.
Oh, okay, cool. No,
Yeah. But yeah,
That's they'll be hitting you up like Samsung can get some deal with full cars. Like
deals, man.
Yeah,
I've been driving
seriously,
around a Honda Civic. I need to switch it up right now.
yeah, but it's one of them ones where because of the company's not making any money, it's they're gonna find a way to survive by cutting costs in other places, which is what a lot of football teams are doing as well, which people are not happy about.
Yeah. Liverpool doing the madness until they have to do that U-turn.
Yeah, the fans.
What do you think about the integrity of your teammate? Now, I don't mean your teammate. I mean like your actual team, the integrity of them.
Mate, I can't say nothing. Like I feel embarrassed. Like honestly, like it's bad. It's bad.
Like, don't be afraid to be vocal like Troops is, man.
Alright,
Speak about your team. They're being bottle jobs. Let us know. They're being bottle jobs, mate.
Hold on. For people that don't know, can you kind of explain what happened with Liverpool?
Oh, cool. So, Liverpool, like a couple of other Premier League football teams, furloughed a few of their non-playing staff, but Liverpool followed all their non-playing staff, but Liverpool received a lot of backlash, so they reversed their decision to furlough their non-playing staff, and I think they're finding a way to still pay them the full month's wages rather than them having to declare only 8%. But that's at the moment that's all I know about it. I don't know too much anything else about it. But when I heard that they were furloughing the non-playing staff, it was embarrassing to hear. For a team a stature of Liverpool shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. What can you do? I don't run the club, so I can't really delve into their finances. But you would, from the outside looking in, it's like they generate enough money. They shouldn't really be in that position to do that.
Yeah.
No time soon.
I think what they should do, and I believe most organisations have enough money to keep a lot of people, they should have said, look, to the end of the year, we'll pay your wages and keep it like that until this thing kind of blows over. And then if it doesn't blow over by then we can say, okay, there's steps we need to take. Because every company has like funds for a rainy day. I might be being a bit naive, but that's what
I think unless the company's embezzling, they should actually always have backup funds just in case.
Because
and no. Yeah, companies should always have backup funds, especially in football. If you're dealing with that in sport, but
it's like
in the off season, they have. Sorry to cut you off. They have it for the off season. So obviously, when the season's finished and they're not making any money, they might not. They might lose more than they make for those like couple months. But when it's something like this, where everything is shut down and stopped, then it's a case that no one has seen. Like a lot of companies are going bust now anyway. Not even like away from football.
I suspect a lot of small companies definitely go bust.
Yeah, Debenhams are going into administration.
Yeah, I think
today.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, Debenhams has been trying to go into administration for the last 4 years. I know.
I'm just worried. I hope Primark don't go into administration because
that's gonna hurt us. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I need that affordable clothing in these less than affordable.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say I need that too, but I don't shop in Primark. But yeah.
Hey, don't be afraid to get yourself £12 jeans, mate. Like, don't look down on them.
I don't. I just don't wear them.
Forget the jeans, the t-shirts for the summer, especially when we go on holiday.
Hey, that t-shirts are banging.
You can tell that now the trainer socks for the summer, they're the one. They're the way going. That's the movement. But yeah, in my industry, like a lot of things are changing. Like a lot of productions have been suspended. They cancelled one film, which I'm not going to tell you the name of, but I think they cancelled it because they think, well, it's not going to make money anyway, so they're going to get rid of it. And the change.
Are you talking about Nathan Drake? Because I swear that's going through.
No. That's being that's on hold. Production wise, it's on hold.
Oh shit! Then.
Yeah, like.
But you know what did get announced?
What?
Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah, probably green. But a lot of those things, especially like CGI things, they can be done remotely, and you can do you can do voice recording remotely.
True. That's why I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. But I know, like what they're doing now, what Universal are doing is all their new releases, they're doing it on home release, and they're charging £15 for it. I saw it.
Oh.
Like that makes no sense when the cinema itself is £7.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
no.
But I think the whole everything taking a massive hit with this. like every industry is like is suffering. Like
yeah.
Like we were meant to be happy.
Other than the N95, the N95 mask and the KF94 mask, like their industries are doing nice right now, man.
Probably.
And the latex gloves, they know that they were ready for this. They're like, yes, inflate my prices a little bit.
No.
Yeah, nice, nuts.
But how are you coping with the lack of a haircut? Like
Bro, this is a wildness right now, man. I ain't even fussed. I'm just enjoying the fact that like my curls got loose and my hair's still soft. Like, yeah. Yes, this is a lovely little mane I got going over here. But nah, like if it came down to fly on the street, nah, it's wild out here.
There's a reason why I got my hood up.
With the hair, like, if my hair goes,
I got no shame about it, man. I'm gonna let this natural thing happen.
Like the beard makes me look like I've escaped from Guantanamo Bay, man. And it's like, oh man.
Watch out, the Americans will be back for you, they'll be like, fuck your rights. It's all crazy.
Okay, so hold on. Do you not think that barbers will still be open come
I'm not going to no barbers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to no barbers while this is going down. I don't trust that.
No. What I meant was, do you think the barbers shops will still be in business once this whole thing is resolved?
Yeah, they will.
I reckon a lot of barbers will be like, yes, this is my time to shine.
Booming for them because they're gonna.
No. Think about it though, because barbers they pay rent. They don't so they pay rent on the shop. So the barbers, it's from what I understand, I could be wrong, but barbers,
I think they pay rent.
Barbers, they pay rent on the chair.
Yeah,
so
but that's true. They pay rent. They pay rent on the chair to whomever owns the shop.
Yeah.
But the person who owns the shop isn't making any money because there's no one going in. That's what I'm saying. So the business, but they still got to pay their rent on the shop.
No, I thought everyone's getting this 80% rent reduction.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay then. Okay.
It applies to businesses.
I wasn't too sure.
I was aware.
Okay, I wasn't too sure.
I could be wrong, but as far as I was aware, it was everyone. because like
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm sure a lot of rich people don't want to be paying for shit. So I'm
No,
sure
I
that's
know.
the person.
But I only say that because obviously a lot of small companies are going bust anyway, regardless of claiming 80% or not.
But
So I just figured,
smaller companies don't have the same flow or the transfer of money that larger companies have, which is why it's like they might survive short periods of time, but they wouldn't have that large amount of money to survive longer periods.
yeah, you could be right. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely not going to the barbers the first day when this is all over.
I'm
'Cause
waiting.
the first day-
I'm like 2 weeks. Like I'm getting the.
Oh,
yeah, you gotta wait.
I'm
You
waiting.
gotta wait.
After it's done, yeah, I want a whole month to go by before I visit a barber. The next thing I need to do, you know, is my next paycheck is I'm gonna order myself some clippers. Oh man, you see me like my home cut baldness, maybe with like a nice little streak of hair coming out the side. But yeah,
Like I remember, like my stepdad was like, "Oh yeah, I can cut your hair." I said, "Look, you cut my hair once when I was like 11. That's never happening again."
never again.
It was a black equivalent of a bowl cut. That's how it was.
That sounds mad.
Wow, mate, my uncle cut my hair once. My uncle cut my hair once when I was young, yeah, in primary school. And I wanted like a level 1 or something like that. I went bald. He cut my head, like I was so bald. Like I was scared. It was winter time as well. I had no woolly hat. Nothing.
Oh no.
I went to school, yeah. Everyone was slapping my head. You know that slap. You know that slap when you're a skinhead. Everyone was just slapping my head in primary school.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bang.
Yeah. Everyone's a dickhead at those stages, mate.
Wait, it's nuts.
I think every black boy got their haircut done by like a family friend or a family member, and
I had my dad, so you know I understand. He used to come here all the time.
No, I'm not gonna do that to my son. I'm like, look, he goes to a barber.
Nah, man. Remember, I watched Watchmen. Yeah, I want my kids to understand what a legacy of trauma means, so they're gonna get their haircut too.
What the genetic trauma? You're gonna feed that trauma down to your kids.
Yeah, man. They shall forever fear the Clippers.
Oh no, I can't.
All right, cool.
I can't.
So, do you guys want to end on a positive note rather than because this whole COVID-19 is a bit depressing and it's like it's everywhere. And
hey, you know what? Speaking of a positive note, yeah, you two guys happily in your houses with your significant others or family. How are you finding it?
I'm alright. So I'm alright because I'm traveling between obviously my missus and then my parents' house, so to see my family on the weekend.
Breaking the rules there, Samson.
No. Hold on. Let me explain. I go home every Sunday, so that's my walk. The air quotes is my walk. Drive home, see my parents, make sure they're okay, and then I come back. It's different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's alright. I don't mind the lockdown with my significant other. What I don't like is the working from home. I don't like it. I like my work and home life separate. I don't want to have to work where I live. Like here.
Yeah,
I hear that. I hear that.
But other than that, yeah.
Well, that.
Yeah, man.
No, I was basically saying, working. I think it's okay. Here it's okay, but my house is always packed anyway. And now Maya's back from uni, Shantae's back. Like my mom's here, like Roland's here. But Roland still go to work because he has to go work, and I've got my granddad there. So it can be a bit crowded sometimes, but I'm lucky I've got my own room, I've got my own TV in my room, so I'm okay with that. But I think like something said, it's just the working from home part. Like I used to like working from home, like maybe on a Friday or Thursday, but now I'm sick of it. Like I keep
you don't mind it when it's for fun, but when it's mandatory, it's a madness.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm thinking, oh yeah, I might even start working tomorrow because I'm just so used to it now.
Yeah, it's nuts. What about you now?
Yeah, you know, I'm in my mom's house. You know, just I'm using this time of not working to truly explore my freedoms of being locked up in the house. So I'm just banging out bare video games right now, and man, that's just playing games.
I feel like I would have thought now would have been that guy to break lockdown to go meet a chick. I'm
surprised he hasn't. He hasn't. Okay. Now we know.
Nothing, mate. No, nothing.
You can find out zero COVID was now all along, and my man was out there spreading it everywhere.
No. That you know, you only spread with people that you care about, not with strangers.
After this lockdown, now will be patient zero.
Hey, now.
You know, man. It was that imaginary trip that touched the Wuhan one time, man. Came back, my life was different from then on out.
Okay,
yeah,
so
man.
what have you guys been watching? What have you guys been watching during this lockdown? For this, like, time moving to that new segment.
So I've been for myself. Literally, the thing which I've been watching so far is I started watching BoJack season 2 again, and then I watched playthroughs of video games, and that's literally it, man.
Yeah. What about you, Pierre?
I've been quite bad actually. I ain't been watching anything. I was watching some stuff on Amazon Prime. I'm watching Fringe actually. Fringe was pretty good.
That's pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah, then I got kind of bored of that. Started watching like shit on Disney Plus, which is pretty good actually. So I'm watching Gargoyles, like the old Fantastic Four cartoons, and like
you're watching some serious bangers there.
Yeah.
Although old Fantastic Four is heavily cheesy, it's still a banger. Yeah. But actually, what I'm reminded about with the Disney Plus is I have actually been watching Star Wars Clone Wars season 7 or 8, the latest season, which is out right now.
Yeah, Disney Plus it's been alright, but yeah, I know I've been trying to watch Tiger King as well, and I keep on that every time I fall asleep.
I can't get into it.
Please, guys, it's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous because this is actual real life, but it's so funny. It's surprisingly. Oh my gosh, you guys have to watch it. I actually feel sorry for the guy, and obviously you feel sorry for the animals because they should not be treated that way. But I feel sorry for the guy the main guy, Joe
Spectacular or something.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. Yeah, he got set up, and now obviously I'm not going to spoil it for you guys in case you guys watch it. But he got set up, and now he's like paying for it. But yeah, I feel sorry for him. But it is so funny the way these people live. Like you would not believe it's real life, honestly.
I saw bits of it. I was like, wow, like those places there, they call you nigga with a hard R.
No, you think so? The hillbillies are real. They're real people, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's the scary thing about it, man.
Oh man.
I need to watch it, but to be honest, there's nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to watch like a lot. I watched War of the World, the Tom Cruise version, the other day when this whole lockdown started, and I started watching it. Like, no, this shit's too close to home. The way people are moving mad in this show, people moving mad outside. I was like, nah, I can't even watch these disaster films no more.
You know, one thing that I wish they showed us in the disaster films was how mad people are going to go for toilet paper. Like, I was not prepared for it.
Yeah.
I think no one was.
Yeah, and now everyone's cool. Like, toilet paper, cool.
Yeah. But you know what? I think in the next movie where they make, it's going to have like a sort of like a pandemic thing. They're going to have people rushing for toilet paper. I guarantee it.
Exactly. Yeah, a little bit of confidence.
Because you know what I realized, is like the amount of people who are taking this social distancing to the next level. And you realize it's like, the reason why they need toilet paper is for the wank tissues. Like, many people are going to require that because they're all alone.
Yo, speaking of that, Pornhub is free, by the way. Pornhub Premium is free.
No, you know what? Yeah, I went into that. No, hold on.
I'm about to find out, you know. I will end this call to find out.
No, don't fall for it. Because I went on it the other day, yeah, and to check it out for research purposes. And,
of course.
Yeah, obviously, you got to do your research, you know. You got to do your research.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't be chatting shit, you know. You need to know this for the fact.
Exactly. Yeah, it's free. No, it's free, but you still got to put in your bank details.
No, you don't.
If you forget, no, you don't. No, you do. You do. So if you forget to cancel it, you're fucked.
Well, how much is it per month anyway?
I don't know.
I didn't check. I didn't care.
Details in. So
say again?
I didn't put my bank details in it.
Do you wanna send me your login details?
I don't think you're approve of Big White MILF 33 on the search history.
Oh, yeah,
don't worry. Remember, it's a different IP address, so that history won't be coming up on yours.
It don't matter. The toad profile's still there.
Oh, that's nuts. But yeah, no. You know what? Yeah, if movies don't include that toilet paper scene in their next movies for a pandemic, then they're clearly not trying to make it as realistic as possible.
Yeah,
exactly. I think that's the thing that's going to pull everyone out. They'll be like, but is there a toilet paper issue? Like, until that happens, this movie can't be released.
I'm waiting for it.
Exactly.
So they go when they talk to the president. They go, like, "Mr. President, yeah, we ran out of toilet
Yeah.
paper." No.
That's when you need. That's when you need that 3 different angle shot and the
Yeah.
close up of the eyes and the sweat rolling down.
Yeah. But did you feel like you was in a film at many points, like because when
Yeah.
Boris Johnson
Quite a
giving
few
that
points.
speech, like I
Quite a
think
few points.
there was the press conference at 5 o'clock, and I was still at work. So everyone got off their seats and started watching the TV, and I was just standing there. I was like, feel like I'm in Independence Day. I was waiting for, yep, aliens are here. We're fucked.
Yeah.
I think we'll all react a lot better if aliens did invade rather than this pandemic.
You know why? Well, actually, no, I have no idea why. But why do you think that?
Because I feel like we've all been waiting for aliens to come. No one's been waiting for this virus to kill everyone. And
I like that. We've been waiting for aliens, but no one's been waiting for a virus.
that's true.
If aliens came tomorrow,
You're right.
if alien came tomorrow, we wouldn't know what to do because Boris Johnson would still say, yeah, everyone go to work, it's fine. Go to work, it's fine, and then realize, actually, lad, no, maybe not go to work. Maybe evacuate the city, like, come on.
To be fair, I think Boris will be like, I'm going to try the Shatner approach. We're going to find out if got any women and whether or not they can give us the cure to the corona.
Yeah.
No. But speaking, obviously, I know it's a corona field episode. Like, I want to talk on the funniest things I've heard, which was like the whole conspiracy theories with like 5G.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Literally, what I've read and what I've heard about it, especially seeing certain people, especially even certain like celebrities posting about it. So, for those who don't know, there's the conspiracy going on that 5G was the core behind coronavirus, and that's why.
Yeah, I think Kerry Hilson started that. I first saw it.
Yeah,
I first saw it on Kerry Hilson's page.
A popular grime artist posted on his Instagram about it, and I was like, I have to unfollow you now because what you're posting is absolutely rubbish.
Well, what were they posting? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been following it a bit. I followed little bits, but not as much as you lot.
So basically, I know Anton might have put some stuff in the group chat about it. I think I have. There was like one. I think I sent something in the video where the 2 telecoms engineers are working laying fiber optic cables. So I'm gonna say this again: fiber optic cables.
Yeah.
To them, she goes, "Oh, what are you doing? Are you doing essential work? You're meant to be 6 meters apart. Like, you shouldn't be working. So only NHS should be working. You're not essential workers." Now, this guy who she's talking to doesn't really know English that well, so I think he's getting confused about what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Actually, he's essential because he's there for the infrastructure.
Yeah.
So she's saying, "Oh, is that 5G?" And I think he said, "Yeah." And then we'll go, "Oh, you're gonna kill everyone. Look, do you have kids?" You go, "No, I don't have kids." "Well, do you have your parents?" Because yeah. "Well, once you turn it on, you're gonna kill your parents. You're gonna kill everyone." I was like, "Yo," I was like, "I don't think you know what you're talking about here."
Yeah, no, she's not. I don't know where she got those claims from.
Then there's this girl again, and a Instagram celebrity in the UK started posting things about it as well, and it's just like, alright, cool. You guys like your spiritual stuff, fine. I'm not gonna mock you for that. But the way you're moving here, like you disregarded science, like science wasn't a subject in school.
Hmm.
I hear you on that.
No, to be fair, what I don't like is when people are saying that the clapping is what's for the clapping so the clapping at 8 o'clock every Thursday is a disguise for them to turn on the 5G network or whatever.
Wait. We're supposed to clap every Thursday?
Yeah, for the NHS.
Yeah, 8 o'clock for the NHS.
Since when?
Since we've been doing it for like
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago.
I thought it was just for one day, but
So did I.
I thought it was for one day, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely thought it's for one day. I'm like, okay, cool, they've acknowledged them. Yep.
Every
Well,
Thursday.
It's cool.
I did the clap, but the way people doing it today is like England won the World Cup, and like we just want to clap in it. We just want something to feel good about ourselves. Like, yeah, I'm doing something.
You know, I think it's a social distancing. Like people are trying to communicate like messages by clap now.
Yeah,
That's just like how
Morse
pen are
code.
you? What's your name?
Morse code.
Yo, yeah, but I think I sent that little message in the group chat Niall, about the whole 5G. So the reason why they clap is so it marks the buzzing sound for the 5G transmitters being turned on.
Okay.
Yeah, see that I don't like. That I don't like. Because
I don't know. You
lost
know
like
what?
a minute.
I think we need to like stand near like a 5G tower at 8 o'clock and hope that no one claps nearby and we'll find out if we can actually hear it or anything. But like, on the level though, I'm not keen on the 5G to be honest. So for me, it's neither here nor there.
Like whatever people's fear with 5G is, I don't think it correlates to it causing a worldwide pandemic. Like,
I don't know. I genuinely don't. I don't think it did cause the pandemic. I think that's its own issue. But I'm not keen on 5G. But that's because I like to think about crap. So I have my radical views.
Oh, come on, please share your conspiracy views with us. What's conspiracy time?
I don't think it's a conspiracy thing. I just think for myself personally, from my understanding, is that 5G is just short distance, high frequency waves being sent out. Waves. I can't think of the proper terms right now, and I'm using my phone, so I can't even research or bring up anything that I've read up on it. But no, I'm not too keen on it. Like, I'm okay with 3G, I'm okay with 4G. I'm just like, I don't think I need 5G in my life. I don't specifically want it near me.
But we have it.
So hold on, can I just ask, what is 5G exactly? Like, is it like faster internet or what?
It's basically higher frequency at short distance, so that it carries and sends more information than regular 3G and 4G.
Okay.
So it's like, apparently all the radiation levels which these things have is minute and benign. But I'm just like, that's cool that it's all minute and benign, but like, this one's of a higher frequency and I'm okay with what we got already. Like, for my purpose, for my thinking, what we've got already is sufficient. I don't specifically need or want this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Yeah, but at least I think for you said it in a way it's like, okay, but when you talk to a lot of these people, they're saying, oh, it's the radiation killing things off. It's like, no, it's not. You don't understand it. It's like with radio waves, radiation in general is ionizing and non-ionizing radiation. Radio waves are non-ionizing, so we shouldn't change anything on a cellular level. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I agree with you that it doesn't do that. Most radiation doesn't do anything on a cellular level, but the whole thing about it is the frequency and the amount which you have, which the frequency which you come into contact with it. So that's why it's like, even stuff which isn't supposed to really affect you can affect you, and we all know that in our world, like from all the stuff we go with the radiation to the preservatives and additives in our food, that cancer is somehow on a rise. Like every year, like there's always more cases of it. It's not like there's a steady number, like there's new cases. Like, no, there's actually like a high percentage of cancer developing.
I don't know. I feel like we had the convo before back in the day, but do you think it's only because that we can detect cancer more, hence why there's more cases being recorded?
Yes and no. I think we can detect it more, so there will be more cases being recorded. But I also feel like our lifestyle is more. I don't know. I personally feel like our lifestyle, with the world we live in, all the additives and the radiation, that there's that it affects us, and there's just creates high chances of developing cancer. That's my personal opinion of it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you guys happen to see the video that Anton put in the group yesterday as well, the interview with David Icke?
No. Was he the guy on YouTube that forced YouTube to shut down all conspiracy theories related to 5G?
No,
What's YouTube to shut it down?
Yeah, so YouTube now, if anyone who doesn't know, YouTube are no longer allowing videos that are conspiracy theories related to 5G and COVID-19.
That's because people are taking stream and burning down telephone masts, whether it's 5G or not. You do that, you're bringing down the infrastructure, so it damages. Yeah, because say for example, they're trying to,
because our infrastructure should be running on a series circuit, parallel maybe, but not series. Series is nonsense.
Yeah, but even for mobile phone, because you don't know how like the paramedics are communicating with each other. What emergency
services? It should be radio towers to bounce off frequencies. So if you lose a tower, it should go black or blank in one area, not knocking out the entire service.
Well, I don't think it should, but then again, I'm not. And then
it really shouldn't.
Yeah, but what was you saying about the video, Pierre?
Yeah, so basically, David Icke, he is a conspiracy theorist. Everyone knows who he is. He's like the one that said that the Queen drinks blood and like basically a reptilian alien and shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
David Icke.
To be fair, she's so old.
Huh?
that would explain why Prince Philip's still alive. Because boy,
yeah,
he looks
like
he
people.
looks dead inside.
Well, if you ever get a chance, read up David Icke. This man, like
David Icke.
David Icke, yeah, he used to be a goalkeeper back
Okay.
in the day, and then for
I'm
whatever man turned
I'm
into.
gonna look him up. I'm gonna look him up.
So he was basically saying, I watched the video, and I tell you, know how bored. I actually watched one of Anton's videos. So it's true, you know, he posts bare shit, and you guys don't listen to always any of it.
I don't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't.
Yeah, so I watched it, and the thing is saying a good thing about how we're becoming too kind of glued to our phones, how we're willingly putting off like our information on the internet, how we're just becoming like basically going to be like AI soon, because like we're relying on things like Alexa, Siri, things like that. And it was a good watch actually. Like I watched it with an open mind. Said, you know what, I'm not gonna dismiss it like I always do. Let me watch it. Let me see what he's trying to get across. And it's the same thing he's always been going on, David Icke, which is like the new world order or one world government which will control everyone. And I think that's what people are kind of afraid of when it comes to 5G as well. They think they can access your data or control your data.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we know this. Like, there's been times where I'm sure it's happened to you lot where you've spoken and your phone has automatically activated, even if you haven't actually set up your Google.
Yeah.
Like,
it's clear that these things are active. Like that even happened to me literally on a date. I was on a date with a chick and I was talking, and one of the things I said, my phone literally opened up and started searching for it.
No, my worst one was like, I think it was me, Samson, and Anton in Far's car a couple months ago, and we're talking about back in the day, if we could produce and all that, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do Fruit Loops, and like no words of a lie, like 2 days later on Instagram stories, I said advert for Fruit Loops.
Nuts. Yeah, that's nuts.
That is quite a quinky dink.
Oh yeah, like the thing, I know our data being monitored. It always is. Like that's how it works. That's how Amazon works with like giving suggestions and cookies and things like that.
Yeah.
Same thing with holidays as well.
Yeah.
Same thing with holidays. Yeah.
It's just the way of providing a better service for the customers. But
yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Sometimes it does feel heavily invasive.
Yeah, but when you like the way I see it like this now, like you have your mobile phone, right? Your phone got a camera on it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to listen to it, like whether be it security services, whatever, they can tap into it and do it anyway. They know where you.
No, dude. I get that, but the whole point of that is that they're not supposed to be allowed to do that.
Oh, they can. They have like there's something called Ripper. It's a law that I used to know, and I still know it, but I forgot it unfortunately. Where they can actually monitor your your phone calls and your communications.
But I thought it was only if you're considered to be a terrorist.
No, that's if you're under investigation, and then they can say, look, we need to use this. We need to monitor this person calls on for these reasons. Why? And they're like, all right, cool. The bill been passed. It's illegal to do that, and they can do it. Not just for terrorism, for other things as well.
Okay, cool. Well, if I ever find out the name of it, I will definitely know. But we'll take your word for it, for sure.
I'll send you a link, and yeah, you can read up on it.
Cool, thanks, man.
Yeah, but like I said, most people are being the government is watching us, and there's no word of a lie. But the question is whether you're important enough for them to act on anyway, which is 9 times out of 10 is you're not.
I hear that.
Yeah,
but still, it's always unpleasant to know that that there's information about you being watched and being leaked when you're not consenting to it.
Yeah, but remember your whole internet history. You may think you delete the internet history off your computer.
Oh, that shit's permanent. We all know it.
Yeah,
it's nice when you say delete on your computer and it not to appear.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially like when you get your porn history and it reappears. You're just like, no one needs to know what porn site I was on or what I was watching.
Now I was on Dragonball.com 2 weeks ago.
Just fully indulging those inner fantasies.
Wow. Gee.
Right.
Oh. All right, cool. Quickly before we go, I want to get you guys' opinions on a few things.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So firstly, obviously with this whole social distancing thing, if it is in fact gonna stay in effect for like the rest of the year, what do you think will happen with all sporting events? do you think they should cancel everything or do it all behind closed doors?
Cancel.
With social distancing, unless you play darts or snooker, or your Formula One driver, social distancing will cancel it all.
Okay,
like,
can I just say the reason why I asked this? The reason why I asked it is because the WWE or the World Wrestling Entertainment, for those who don't know, recently are still going on, but they're doing it behind closed doors with no fans and so they're still performing, but there's no crowds in attendance.
See, I'll say this. I think that's a good idea if they have their staff, if they have their athletes checked, then yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's the main thing about it. One of the fastest ways to spread it is through fluid transfer.
Yeah.
And if people are going to be touching each other and stuff, there's high touch
exactly.
your eyes. So it will make if they're tested, then that's cool. If not, I suspect that if they're not testing people, then it's going to be cancelled.
That's good.
Okay.
I mean, I think as long as they are testing people, which
England ain't testing.
I think they are. I think they would have to. I'm sure. No, I would assume they would have to, though, right? Because surely, if you're performing and then someone who has it hasn't been tested, and then you get it from them, you can kind of sue because clearly, hold on. Because if other sporting events have stopped, but you're still going on because you're decided to do it behind closed doors, but yet you're not testing your athletes, and then I get it from someone, I could turn around and sue you for putting me in danger because you're not testing your athletes.
I think maybe you can sue them for some sort of negligence or something.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I don't know
the
laws about it.
But
I'm pretty sure you cannot sue anyone for catching a cold or a virus.
No, okay, you're not suing them for that, but suing them for putting yourself in danger, a health risk, should I say? Yeah.
Because it's considered to be a national pandemic. Then I guess,
exactly. Okay, the other thing was the 2 French doctors, I don't know if you guys have seen it, decided to try and test the vaccines in Africa. Can I get you guys' views on that?
I heard, what is it? I think the Congo Prime Minister apparently agreed to it. I was chatting to someone.
Mate, there's always one Uncle Tom.
And she was telling me that.
One Uncle Tom. There's always one Uncle Tom, honestly. There's always one Uncle Tom. That'll bow down for the white man.
The sad thing is, there's not even just one, man. There's too many. But yeah. But no. I think honestly, I think the whole thing is disgusting. It's genuinely disgusting, man. And it shows you like how certain people don't value other people as human beings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
It really shows, and it shows you that it's like, no matter what part of society you're in, and no matter how accomplished people can be, they can still think the same way and be short-sighted like that and not care.
So what you saying, Pierre?
I say, why not test the vaccination on the places where it's hit the hardest, like Italy or Spain?
That's the obvious way of doing it, right? But you would think that would be the first port of action, but clearly it's not.
It's like those who have already been infected find out, how they're coping with the cures and stuff, as opposed to infecting those who are healthy.
At the end of the day, like if it, I think when Ebola happened, it was centralized in Africa, so obviously that's the epicenter of it, and that's where you're gonna test out the vaccine. Fine, I can understand that you can do it there.
Remember, Africa is the second largest continent in the world, so it's a part of Africa.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I don't know where. I think in West Africa somewhere where Ebola kind of.
I thought it's central. Huh? I thought it's Central Africa. Decades. I'm going back decades. Not the recent one.
No, I'm talking about the recent
one from decades. Oh no, I'm going back to decades. Okay, carry on.
So I'm saying, yeah, okay, fine. You may have a reason to want to test the vaccine there because that's where it hit the most. But for a country that hasn't been hit the most by this virus, you're gonna just say you're racist and carry on. Literally, just say I want to test on black people. I'm gonna say that.
That's what it sounds like. Because it's like, we need to test it on places where they've got no cure for it, they've got no protection. It's like, what are you chatting about? Like,
what are you doing?
You got your own country where there are people with no protection or no vaccines. Like, stay over there.
But the WTO literally just said, Africa.
And the fact that they even brought up the whole thing with AIDS as well was really mad.
What did they say about AIDS?
Because they said, when they did the earlier testings for AIDS on Africans and prostitutes.
Oh yeah.
He brought it up as a historical reference, but that's why they should do it again. And it's like that should be historical reference for why you need to care and actually not do things like that, and why it should be illegal to do shit like that. Well, I don't know.
Well, speaking of illegal, did you know they actually in China now it's illegal now to eat like dog meat? I think
Yeah, dog and cat, but they can still eat bats. So what can we
That
do?
makes no sense. That makes no sense.
I all they need to do, like, because it's not the first time like China been responsible for a global pandemic. Look, lads, you got to close your wet market.
You got to remember though, China has the largest population in the world, so it's more likely for a Chinese person to be infected by it than any other person on the planet.
Yeah, but
Only
Chuba,
because they're
wait,
large population
from their wet
for
market.
sheer
So,
sake of numbers.
like what? So was it SARS? SARS started from a wet market, which contaminated like bat meat and some other type of meat.
Mm.
So all
No,
those places,
SARS and
that-
MERS, one hit the Middle East and the other one hit Asia quite bad,
yeah.
and that's why they got pretty good
Okay.
pandemic responses now for dealing with stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not. But I'm glad you guys are doing well. You're safe, you're healthy, and you're safe, and your families as well.
Yeah,
Glad you're all healthy too with your families, being good, you know.
yeah, you know. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get through this together, you know, as people
Yeah.
say.
Exactly, man. We shall hold hands via the phone and get through with solidarity.
As long as my hand's on top, because I've got a bigger hand. So
No, mate. I'm sorry. You got bottom in
I'm
this.
the dominant male. I'm the dominant male, so I've got to put my hand
There
on
can't
top.
be too many alphas in this. Like you got. Sometimes you got to simmer down and be a beta. Be a
Oh,
beta.
mate, it's cool. No, my hand's on top. Fine. My hand's on top.
Well, my hand will be at the bottom then, so I can attack you like from the bottom up. No homo.
That sounded hella gay. That sounded so wrong. Oh, it's all right here.
Yeah,
It's all right.
swimming at his fantasies right now.
I know. He is. He is. Too many clicks on Pornhub. That's what it is. Too many clicks on Pornhub.
You know. He's just like, yes, I must attack from beneath, from the rear.
Oh, man. Oh. But anyway, no, I'm starving, so I'm going to go get something to eat.
Go, look at me.
So we do this again. I'm not cooking nothing. So are we going to do this every week or every 2 weeks, like usual?
Every week, 'cause to be honest, we ain't got nothing. We got nothing but time. We can do it every day if you want.
Yeah, we got nothing time for sure, mate.
It's
Nothing but
nuts.
time.
It's not.
All right, well, you lot stay safe, you lot. You know,
Yeah,
now
man.
playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Pierre, hit us with the outro.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's right, yeah. See if you can get yourself
Hit us with the outro.
join me.
I can't.
And, while we're on the term, nice little isolation, do as much drugs as possible. You might as well live your best life while you're locked up indoors and safe.
I can't do drugs on my family.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so you were saying something. What did you say?
I said, do you want to hit us with the outro?
Oh, I can't hit with the outro, but you know what? You've been listening to the Faceless Men Stuck in Quarantine. I'm JP, and I've got somewhere in Hackney or Dartford. I don't know where these people are.
Man's in Dartford, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just in the ends, nice little Hackney living, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, people stay safe,
Watch
make
it, Harry.
use of it. If you don't come out of the quarantine without a business plan, what have you been doing?
You're living life naturally.
Exactly. Thank you. Oh, I hate that quote. I hate that quote so much.
Yo,
I hate that quote so much.
anyway, people listen. I hope your other half doesn't end up on Swarms' live or Tory Lane's live. So yeah, good. All right, man.
Cool. We are the Faceless Men, and we're out.
We're out.